Hi everybody, this is a video of the Philips 160 watt self-ballasted mercury vapor floodlight bulb. As you can see here, this is the mercury vapor floodlight bulb my friend got me on Saturday. Yeah, which that was very nice of him. And on the edge it says Philips MLR 160 watt 240 to 250 volts made in Belgium. That's what it says on the edge, and you can see it very clearly. Yeah, and on the very front is very clear, but the other one I've got is frosted, which is pearl. And on the bottom here, it's got this stainless steel Edison 27 screw cap. Yeah, and it's coloured white right on the most of it, well, round the top and bottom and everything. But on this very front here, it's so clear. So as you can see, very clearly, you can see the filament right inside it, and it's like a stainless steel, like a silvery colour, that filament. And that's to ballast the mercury arc tube. And that's the very first one I've got the other two, but they're tubular ones, like tubular halogen bulbs. That's what they are. This one is that's got that filament, and it's round the top of the mercury arc tube, and that's to ballast it. And it looks like a spider's web right inside. Yeah. So, and that was very nice of him. So I earned some money for it. So, so as you can see, it's coloured clear, and you'll be able to see the filament more clearly when that comes on. You won't be able to tell if the arc tube's firing up because of the filament structure, because the filament's in the way and everything. So anyway guys, I'm going to put it into the socket now. So right, it's fitted in now. It's fitted in like so. So anyway guys, I'm going to turn off this table side lamp now. So right, that's it now. The table side lamp's gone out now. So onto the 160 watt self-ballasted flood bulb, everybody. So ready, everybody? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that is bright. And as I say, it's 160 watts bright. But like I said, it starts with the incandescent filament, and it will turn into mercury vapour. Let's take a good glimpse into it before the mercury vapour takes over. So as you can see the filament. Oh, actually, you can see the mercury vapour gas inside. But as you can see, it does start with the incandescent filament, which is kicked in. Yeah, so so as you can see, it's quite white, but looks like it's starting to flare up a bit. Yeah, so, and it shines as bright as the sun and everything. And it says on it Philips. I knew I didn't expect to get a Philips one, but it's a good job I got this one. But these type of bulbs are very hard to get now, but these are usually more made for reptile purposes. So, and as you can see, let's look around on the side of it, so you can see the filament right inside, and you can see the mercury gas starting to flare up. So before I look up on the ceiling, you can see right on the ceiling the incandescent filament and everything and what have you. So, and as you can see, it looks very... Can you see it through the white coating? No, you can't, can you? They always make the 160 watt filament, well, mercury vapor bulbs as self-ballasted ones. There isn't 160 watt mercury vapor bulb without a filament. They always have a filament right inside. So as you can see, so let's take a good glimpse. Just be careful, don't burn my hand, but as you can see, right at you can see the ring, it's very nice and bright and everything. It'll warm up soon, but the filament, well, you can feel the heat, but that's from the incandescent filament. So this bulb will get twice as hot and everything and what have you. Yeah, and that's another one of those 160 watt ones I've got. They always make self-ballasted ones as 160 watt ones, like I said. But look, see from my eyes, it's like it's starting to change into mercury vapour and everything. So... And you look all around, it's like my room nice and bright. I might use that to paint my bedroom soon. So, and as you can see it now, looks like the filament's starting to dim down as the mercury arc tube's starting to take over and everything. Yeah, and it says at the bottom, it says electrical safety test, the University of Sheffield, Adam 10, depth code. Next test due is 2019, which that was a year ago. That was last year. So. Anyway, guys, is it starting to change into mercury vapour yet? Well, it's just taking its time, though. It's nearly there, but the incandescent filament is still showing out and everything. So as you can see now, it's starting to change now, but it will take its time, though, to fully warm up and everything. But you still can feel the heat, but that's from the incandescent filament. Yeah, so MLR, that stands for mercury. I'm not sure what the MLR stands for on that etch on the top of the bulb, but it's one of those spot bulbs. It is made in Belgium and everything. Yeah, 240 to 250 volts. This bulb doesn't have a carton, which I was quite surprised. I could have made one from scratch to keep the bulb safe. I put it in a tub with the other bulbs that don't have their own cartons in my flat. So, and let's take a look up on the ceiling. It looks like it's changing more into mercury vapour now, which I call Freddie Mercury. And there's a picture of this green spiral bulb. Let's have a look at it. This green spiral bulb I usually take out of this lamp to use as this table side light when I do YouTube of this light bulb there. And it's very nice and green. It's tornadic, and it says on it Pro Light and everything. So anyway, let's put that on here so we'll get straight onto the mercury vapor light bulb itself. So as you can see now, it's like it's reached its full brightness and everything. So it's you can see the mercury arc tube now. So it's it has reached its full brightness at 160 watts and everything that mercury arc tube has, as well as the filament has. But you still get the hint of the incandescent glow from that filament, but you can see it very, very clearly because the glass on it, the very top of it's clear, which you can feel the heat from. And let's take a look at it this way. Yeah, you can see it, the mercury vapor gas, what I call Freddie Mercury gas. It's funny that I didn't think incandescent and mercury would work together in one bulb just like this. And that's, I'm not sure how many times I've done this one, but I've got most of these ones at 160 watts and everything and what have you. So anyway, guys, I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on and show you what happens. Here we go. And as you can see, the electrofilaments inside the mercury arc tube just fully glowed up and then fully faded away. So anyway, guys, I'm going to turn it back on now. Here we go. As you can see now, it's not doing no because I've turned it off. But when I turn it back on, it's just gone fully dead and everything. So anyway, guys, I'm going to stand and wait and see what happens with this bulb once. It might take about a minute and a half to fully re-strike up again. So it was a very good bulb. I'm glad it's working. I've tested it and made sure it is fully working pretty well. So all it is now is just a full blackout and everything. It's just them blue lights over there. So anyway, guys, oh, looks like I can see a bit of mercury gas is starting to show out. So, oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. So what happens now? If I turn, it might take its time to strike up. So please wait. No, that's just the sound of the fan in my bathroom. So I know it's just raining outside, but as you can see now, the filament will start coming in soon. So it's just a bit of that gas is still flaring up inside. So oh, here we go. That's a bit of a lightning flash. So as you can see now, a bit more of that mercury gas is starting to fully flare up inside. But as you can see now, it will start to make a great big flash soon. But you can see the filament. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's making it's right lightning flash when you see that filament. It's right grease lightning. Wow. Hey, here we go. It's fully kicked back in, but it just does start with the incandescent filament, which you can see right inside. So as you can see, you can still see a bit of that mercury gas is starting to flare up, but that's what it does. But as you can see now, that the filament is fully back in, so it will start to warm back up again. Yeah, it does make a bit of a tapping noise when it starts to re-strike up again. So as you can see, yeah. And as you can see now, now it's all them bits of fingerprints from my fingers. Sorry about that, everyone. But anyway, guys, as you can see, it's like a moon glow. It's like when you look at it that way. So, let's look at it on its side and everything. Electric, yeah, I've already just read that. It says JFMAM, MAM. That's what it says. JJASON. I think it says JFM Mam J Jason. Yeah. And it says caution hot. But anyway, guys, it looks like the mercury arc tube's starting to warm up now. So it's like a spider's web, you know, them little supports that holds the filament in place and everything and what have you. So, and as you can see now, it's I look all light up my nice fruit and everything, my bananas in pajamas. It's very green though. They're not quite ripe yet, the bananas in pajamas, but all my nice fresh fruit I brought, and I've washed that and I have washed out that fruit bowl, well, the fruit cage I usually call it, stainless steel and everything, my breakfast tea table and everything. And as you can see now in the shadow, you can still see a bit of the filament and the mercury arc tube and everything, yeah. So as you can see now, it's starting to fully warm up now, and you can still definitely feel the heat from the incandescent filament. Yeah, so it's you can see right at the bottom of the bulb and everything, Edison 27. Which I don't think they make those. I don't think they ever made those self-ballasted mercury vapor bulbs with the B22 bayonet cap. I don't think they ever made. They always make them ones with a screw cap on it for somehow. They may have thought screw caps more popular for those high intensity discharge bulbs, but so. I know in this jewellery shop in town centre, some of these lights are fitted with one of these bulbs, but they're not self-ballasted ones like the one I've got that I'm doing now on YouTube. So the other ones say Philips ones, but the other ones in that shop that I looked at, they've got 125 watts, and they've got the ballast that's separate, and that's quite individual. And this is, I bet this is a very rare type of bulb to get, as you can see. And as you can see now, it looks like the mercury arc tube. Oh, you can still see the mercury gas right between the electrodes inside the mercury arc tube, yeah. So, and that's why, that's the purpose. They're usually made for reptile purposes, yeah. So, as you can see now, as it changed white at the full top, you can still see a bit of that hint of incandescent from the incandescent filament, but it's starting to, the mercury arc tube starting to come right in now. It takes over the incandescent filament and everything and what have you, yeah. So, and everything, so, and around my room and everything. So, and let's take a good look at it now. So it looks like it's fully, yeah, it looks like it has now. It's reached its full brightness and everything. So anyway, guys, as you can see now, the mercury arc tube has reached its full brightness at 160 watts and everything with that incandescent filament. The incandescent filament reminds me of one of those hula hoops that you usually eat from crisp packets and Walkers. It does with this. It's like a semi-octagon or decagon shape. One of those, I think it's a septagon or decagon. I hope I'm right, guys. But, so as you can see now, it's the mercury arc tube's fully lit really bright now at 160 watts and everything and what have you. So, well anyway, guys, this mercury vapor bulb's going to go out now. So, and as you can see now, the filament disappears and the electrofilaments inside the mercury arc tube just glowed, and now they've fully faded away now. So anyway, guys, I'm going to turn on this this table side light now. So right, that's it now. The table side lamp's back on now. So anyway, guys, this is a video of the Philips 160 watt self-ballasted mercury vapor floodlight bulb, everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. So please comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.